When I was a child, I had to dream big. I was born during the Great Depression, a time when a lot of people were very poor. We were very poor too. My mother cleaned houses to put food on our table. She managed to buy some toys for me and my sisters, but I got most of my entertainment from books. I love the idea of taking big adventures, but little did I know the biggest adventure of my life would come when I was much older. Hello, my name is Barbara Hillary. At age 75, I became the first African-American woman to reach the North Pole. I made history again by traveling to the South Pole. And here's my story.
From a young age, my mother made sure we were educated and had good manners. Although we were poor, there was no such thing as mental poverty in our home. When I attended college, I decided to study old age, the process of aging, and problems faced by old people. When I became a nurse, I focused on staff training in the area of patient aging in their care and nursing homes. I was a nurse for 55 years. Besides nursing, I made time to be helpful in my community. I wanted to find ways to help all kinds of people find equal paths to success. I started a nonprofit group aimed at improving life and employment opportunities where I lived at the time. I also started a multiracial magazine, the first of its kind in my community. After retiring from nursing, I became interested in traveling to the northern part of the world, the Arctic. I did exciting activities like dog sledding, Canada, and photographing polar bears. When I learned that an African American had never reached the North Pole before, I was determined to be the first one to do so.
However, there were some problems to consider. For one, my lungs were not very strong. I had survived lung cancer and had a surgery that left me with 75% of my breathing ability. A polar expedition was very expensive too. Finally, I would have to ski, something that I've never done. But I was determined. I raised enough money to pay for my expedition to the Arctic. I also took cross-country ski lessons, hired a professional trainer, and worked out with weights. All that exercise strengthened my lungs. On April 23, 2007, at the age of 75, I became the first African American woman to set foot on the North Pole, as well as one of the oldest people to do so. The expedition was a small group, just me and 2 guides. It was hard work. I had to carry a heavy load of gear on my back, and my vision was blurry from the sunlight shining off the ice. I was so happy when I reached the North Pole that I forgot how cold it was and removed my gloves. This left my fingers frostbitten.
After reaching the North Pole, I was ready for more. 4 years later, at age 79, I stood at the South Pole. Once again, I was the first African-American woman to do so. These treks also helped me understand that climate change was hurting our planet. So I decided to become a public speaker and help my audience understand the important parts of protecting our environment.
I passed away peacefully in November 2019. I was in the middle of planning my next adventure, a trip to Moscow, Russia. Years earlier, when I spoke to the graduates of my former college, I shared my best advice.
At every phase in your life, look at your options. Please do not select boring ones. I am proud of the life I lived. I was never bored.
Besides nursing, I made time Okay, wait, 2019. I was in the middle of planning my next adventure.
What?